The very first hour of your morning sets the tone for your entire day. How you choose to spend those precious early moments can either empower you or weaken your mindset. If you wake up and immediately reach for your phone, scrolling through social media or news, you're allowing outside noise to dictate your mood and thoughts. On the other hand, if you dedicate that first hour to intentional habits, like exercising, meditating, journaling, or reading, you are programming your mind for focus, clarity, and productivity. Science shows that the brain is most receptive in the morning, which means the habits you build in this window influence your creativity, energy, and decision-making for the rest of the day. That's why successful people protect their mornings fiercely. They know it's not just about starting the day, but about shaping the entire direction of their lives. The mindset you carry into the day is largely determined by your morning. If you wake up rushed, stressed, or distracted, that anxious energy often follows you into your work, relationships, and decisions. But when you start the morning calmly with gratitude, positive affirmations, or even a few minutes of silence, you program your brain to operate from a place of confidence and control. This is because your subconscious is highly active right after waking, and whatever thoughts you feed it during that time tend to echo throughout the day. By choosing empowering routines, like visualizing your goals, listening to something inspiring, or reviewing your priorities, you create a mental shield against negativity and distractions. A strong morning mindset doesn't just prepare you to handle challenges, it equips you to see opportunities where others only see obstacles. Your physical energy in the morning directly determines how much you can achieve throughout the day. When you wake up and immediately move your body, whether through stretching, walking, or exercise, you activate your muscles, increase blood flow, and release endorphins that elevate your mood. On the other hand, starting the day sluggishly, skipping breakfast, or staying in bed too long leaves you drained before the day even begins. Think of your morning energy as the spark that lights the fire for everything else. The way you treat your body in those first few hours decides whether you'll feel tired and reactive or strong and proactive. By fueling yourself with movement, hydration, and the right nutrition, you create momentum that carries into your work, focus, and productivity. The body leads the mind, and when your energy is high in the morning, your motivation, confidence, and discipline naturally rise with it. The morning is the best time to gain clarity because your mind is fresh, free from the noise of the day, and not yet weighed down by distractions. If you use this time to plan, set goals, or prioritize your tasks, you give yourself a clear roadmap instead of wandering aimlessly through the day. Without that clarity, it's easy to get pulled into other people's agendas, emails, messages, or unimportant tasks, leaving you feeling busy but not productive. Successful individuals treat their mornings like a strategy session. They decide what matters most and commit to those priorities before the world interrupts them. Even spending 10 minutes writing down your top 3 goals for the day can prevent hours of wasted time later. A focused morning eliminates confusion, reduces stress, and creates the discipline to stay aligned with your bigger vision. When your morning begins with clarity, your entire day unfolds with purpose and direction. Discipline is not something you turn on and off. It is a muscle that grows through consistent practice, and your morning routine is the training ground for it. The small decisions you make right after waking, whether to hit the snooze button or get up, whether to scroll on your phone or start your routine, shape your self-control for the rest of the day. Each time you choose structure over laziness, you strengthen the mental toughness needed to follow through on bigger commitments. This is why many of the most disciplined people in history and business have strict morning rituals. They understand that winning the morning means winning their inner battle first. By creating and sticking to simple, repeatable habits, like making your bed, reading a few pages, or exercising, you condition yourself to live by discipline instead of emotion. And once you've built that morning discipline, it naturally spills into your work, your relationships, and every challenge you face. The level of productivity you achieve in a day is heavily influenced by how you start your morning. When you begin the day with intentional actions, like planning your top priorities, tackling your hardest task first, or setting aside quiet time for deep work, you build momentum that carries forward. Productivity is not just about working harder, it's about working smarter, and the morning is when your brain operates at its peak performance. If wasted, the morning hours often create a domino effect of procrastination, where tasks pile up and overwhelm sets in. But when you use that window wisely, you get ahead before distractions can take control. This is why so many high achievers schedule their most important work early in the day, protecting that time like gold. A productive morning not only boosts your output, but also creates a sense of accomplishment that fuels confidence and motivation for everything that follows. The emotions you start your morning with often follow you throughout the entire day. If you wake up frustrated, angry, or negative, that emotional state colors how you interact with others, how you approach challenges, and even how you see opportunities. But if you intentionally begin your day with gratitude, positivity, and calmness, you set a foundation for emotional stability and strength. Simple practices like writing down what you're thankful for, listening to uplifting content, or spending quiet moments in reflection, and shift your state of mind from reactive to proactive. This emotional balance in the morning helps you handle stress better, stay patient in difficult situations, and maintain resilience when things don't go as planned. Your mood becomes your energy, and your energy affects everyone and everything around you. That's why mastering your emotions in the morning isn't just about starting strong. It's about carrying strength into every moment of your day. Your morning is more than just the start of the day. It is the foundation on which your entire life is built. Every choice you make in those first hours is either pushing you closer to your goals or pulling you further away. If you control your mornings, you control your mindset, your energy, your focus, and ultimately your destiny. Don't treat your mornings casually. Treat them as the secret weapon that decides who you will become. Because when you win the morning, you don't just win the day, you win your future.